Science and Sentiment, The Emotion Behind Interstellar explores the unique relationship between scientific realism and emotional depth in Christopher Nolan's 2014 movie. This film is a sci-fi space adventure based around humanity, the strength of love, and sacrificing to survive. While many science fiction movies lean into futuristic technology or imagination, Interstellar is rooted in real complex scientific theories like time dilation, black holes, and more, while also keeping the viewers emotionally engaged. This presentation will analyze how Interstellar successfully integrates science with sentiment, showing that emotional storytelling can go along with scientific accuracy. Through theme analysis, visual symbolism, and scholarly critique, the film's emotional and scientific aspects will be explored as essential forces in shaping the narrative. The movie starts out with a mysterious plant disease called the blight, which is wiping out entire food supplies and oxygen levels are falling, threatening long-term survival. Society has become agriculturally focused and skeptical of science, with NASA operating in secret. The film centers around Cooper, a former NASA test pilot now working as a corn farmer. He lives with his daughter Murph and son Tom. Murph is curious and intelligent and convinced that the ghost in her room is sending them messages. These messages were later revealed to be coded gravitational signals. After following one of these signals, Cooper and Murph stumble upon a secret NASA facility led by Professor Brand. There, Cooper learns of a covert mission to travel through a wormhole that has mysteriously appeared near Saturn. The goal is to find a new habitable planet and ensure humanity's survival. This sets the stage for a journey that will test both scientific limits and emotional bonds. In the movie, Dr. Brand says, "Love is the one thing we're capable of perceiving that transcends dimensions of time and space." The quote captures the heart of Interstellar and blurs the boundary between scientific inquiry and emotional truth, something the film does consistently throughout its entire narrative. The movie isn't just about space travel and theoretical physics. While it is grounded in real scientific concepts like time dilation, black holes, and wormholes, the film goes further by intertwining these elements with emotional relationships, especially the bond between a father and a daughter. The central argument explored in this presentation is that Interstellar challenges the idea that science and emotion are separate or opposing forces. Instead, it suggests that emotional intuition, especially love, is a guiding force just as important as logic and calculation. Through its characters, visuals, and scientific realism, the film proposes that humanity's survival relies as much on human connection as it does on technology and discovery. Interstellar explores several deep themes, but at its core it focuses on the relationship between emotion and science. The film constantly presents these two as forces that are not in conflict but intertwined. For example, Cooper's decision to join the mission isn't driven solely by scientific responsibility. It's also fueled by his emotional desire to secure a future for his children. Another major theme is time and separation. Due to relativity, time moves differently for the astronauts in space and those remaining on Earth. This results in heartbreaking emotional distance. What feels like hours to Cooper can be years for his daughter Murph. The film uses time not just as a scientific concept, but as an emotional obstacle that heightens the stakes of every single decision. Finally, the tension between sacrifice and survival runs throughout the story. Characters are forced to choose between personal desires and the needs of humanity. Cooper sacrifices time with his family. Dr. Brand pushes for a mission that risks everything. These decisions reflect the idea that true survival often comes with great personal costs. Period. Okay. Slide 5. Just a second. My hair up because it's getting hot in here. Interstellar integrates complex scientific theories to ground its narrative in realism. One key concept is time dilation, derived from Einstein's theory of general relativity, which posits that time passes more slowly in stronger gravitational fields. This is vividly depicted when the crew visits Miller's planet near the black hole, where 1 hour equates to 7 years on Earth. Wormholes are another central element, hypothetical tunnels through space-time that could connect distant parts of the universe. In the film, a wormhole near Saturn allows the crew to travel to another galaxy in search of habitable planets. Black holes are regions where gravity is so intense that not even light can escape. The film's portrayal of the Gargantua was praised for its accuracy and visual representation. These scientific elements were meticulously crafted with the guidance of Kip Thorne, a Nobel Prize-winning physicist, ensuring the film's adherence to real scientific principles. Interstellar stands out for its commitment to scientific authenticity. The filmmakers collaborated closely with physicist Kip Thorne to ensure accurate portrayals of complex phenomena. For instance, in Kip Thorne's book, he wrote, "In creating Gargantua, the filmmakers used actual equations from general relativity to generate images that were not only beautiful, but also scientifically accurate. So accurate that we learned new things about how black holes would appear." This quote shows the appreciation behind the movie's scientific realism. NASA also praised the film for its role in sparking public interest in space and science, and for accurately depicting complex concepts like time dilation near a black hole. This collaboration between science and cinema exemplifies how entertainment can effectively communicate scientific ideas to a broader audience. At the heart of Interstellar lies the profound bond between Cooper and his daughter Murph. Their relationship serves as the emotional anchor of the film, illustrating how love can transcend the boundaries of time and space. This theme is encapsulated in Angela Smith's article when she writes, "Interstellar suggests that love is not just an emotion, but a dimension of human experience that enables us to transcend time and space, guiding our actions and decisions in profound ways." Scholars have analyzed this aspect, suggesting that the film portrays love not just as an emotion, but as a fundamental force that guides actions and decisions, influencing events across different dimensions. The concept of time dilation is not only a scientific phenomenon in Interstellar, but also a source of emotional turmoil. When the crew visits Miller's planet, the intense gravity causes time to pass much slower compared to Earth. As a result, what feels like hours for the crew equates to years for those who are left behind on Earth. This leads to heart-wrenching scenes such as Cooper watching video messages from his children, witnessing them age and grow distant. The film uses this scientific concept to explore the emotional weight of separation and irreversible loss of shared experiences. Interstellar explores the morals behind sacrifice and survival. Cooper faces the agonizing decision to leave his family behind, driven by the hope of securing a future for them and all of humanity. In the Johnson article, it says, "Cooper's decision to leave his family for the greater good raises profound ethical questions about personal sacrifice versus collective survival." This shows how the decisions made in this movie were made under extreme circumstances. Similarly, Dr. Brand grapples with her feelings about the mission's objectives, highlighting the tension between personal desire and collective responsibility. The film presents these choices as deeply human, emphasizing the ethical dilemmas the characters are faced with when the stakes involve the survival of not just their own, but the whole world. The Tesseract scene is an intense moment where Cooper finds himself inside a Tesseract, a four-dimensional space allowing him to perceive time as a physical dimension. Through this construct, he communicates with Murph across time, using gravity to send crucial information. The scene symbolizes the convergence of emotion and science, where love becomes the bridge, enabling interdimensional communication. The Tesseract concept is grounded in theoretical physics, representing higher dimensional space and the possibility of time as a navigable dimension. Moving on to the movie's visual aspects, the director Christopher Nolan employs visual symbolism to reinforce the film's themes. The recurring imagery of clocks and timepieces highlights the relentless passage of time and its emotional implications. The vastness of space serves as a backdrop for isolation and the unknown, commonly associated with space-time, while light often symbolizes hope and connection. Film theorists have noted how these elements work together to evoke emotional responses, with Nolan's direction emphasizing the human experience amidst cosmic phenomena. While Interstellar has been applauded for its ambition, it has also faced criticism. Some reviewers contend that the film leans too heavily on emotional narratives, potentially undermining its scientific credibility, while others point out instances where the science portrayed deviates from current understanding and overshadows the emotional aspects, suggesting a compromise of accuracy for dramatic effect. However, these critiques often acknowledge the film's success in sparking public interest in complex scientific topics and its emotional resonance with audiences. In response to critiques, it's important to recognize that Interstellar aims to humanize science by embedding it within personal narratives. Nolan's intention was not to create a documentary or have an informational movie, but to explore how scientific endeavors intersect with human emotions. By portraying scientists as individuals with personal stakes and emotions, the film makes complex scientific concepts more accessible and compelling to a broader audience. Interstellar achieved significant commercial success and received critical acclaim, earning several awards for its visual effects and musical score. Beyond entertainment, the film played a role in revitalizing public interest in space exploration and scientific theory. Weintraub said, "Interstellar serves as a catalyst for public interest in astrophysics, illustrating complex scientific ideas through compelling storytelling." Educational institutions and science communicators have also utilized the film as a tool to engage audiences in discussions about astrophysics, time, and the human condition, demonstrating its lasting impact beyond the cinema. In conclusion, Interstellar combines scientific exploration with profound human emotions, illustrating that love and science are not mutually exclusive, but rather complementary forces. The film's narrative demonstrates how emotional depth can enhance the understanding and appreciation of complex scientific ideas that might be overlooked on a day-to-day basis. As Dr. Brand states in the movie, love is the one thing we're capable of perceiving that transcends dimensions of time and space, which encapsulates the film's central theme of love as a guiding force in the vast universe.